topic, we are going to discuss that activation energy of the reaction or of the molecules. So, activation energy means the minimum amount of energy absorbed by the reactant molecule so that their energy becomes equal to the threshold value. That means they can go for the reaction. This is called the activation energy. So, we can give some example like that. We can give one plot that reactants are there for exothermic reaction and products are there. So, it is also an energy diagram and it is like that. So, the activation energy, it is that all of you can see this activated complex and this one, and this is called the delta E. Okay, EA, we are denoting the activation energy by EA. So, this is for the exothermic reaction and this is for the endothermic reaction. Okay. So, this is for the endothermic reaction, second one, and this is for the exothermic reaction. So, activation energy means to active the molecules, the minimum amount of energy absorbed by the molecules, it is called the activation energy. Now, I am coming to our next topic, that is Arrhenius equation. By this equation, that rate constant, it will depend upon the temperature. How? So, according to Arrhenius equation, that is rate constant K, it is equal to A e to the power minus EA by RT. So, A is the Arrhenius factor, or we can say the frequency factor, or we can say the pre-exponential factor. And EA is the activation energy, R is the universal gas constant, and T is the temperature. So, if we convert it into ln, because we know the base of ln is E, then ln K equals to ln A minus EA by RT. This is the equation we will get. So, if we plot ln K versus 1 by T, we can see that y equals to mx plus c. M is the slope, here slope is minus, as minus EA by RT it is written. So, slope equals to minus EA by R, and intercept will be, c is the intercept in the equation y equals to mx plus c. So, intercept will be ln A. So, by this equation, we can see that how rate of the reaction, that is rate constant, how it will depend on the temperature of the reaction. So, we can say from this equation that increasing the temperature or decreasing the activation energy will result in increasing the rate of the reaction. Because increasing the temperature means the kinetic energy of the molecule increases. So, obviously, it will go for the reaction with the faster rate. So, rate of the reaction will also increase if we increase the temperature. I think all of you can understand that one. Okay. So, this is the reason. So, what we have got from here, according to Arrhenius equation, rate constant equals to A e to the power minus E by RT, and A is the active pre-exponential factor, or we can say Arrhenius factor, or we can say the frequency factor, and EA is the activation energy of the molecule, R is the universal gas constant, and T is the temperature. So, ln K equals to minus EA by RT plus ln A if we convert it into ln. So, we can see that minus EA by R is the slope and ln A is the intercept. Okay. So, if we do the plot ln K versus 1 by T, then we will get the negative slope with a straight line and with intercept ln A. So, by two rate constant, if we get by two type of temperature, that is one is T1, another one is T2, then we will get this value, that ln K2 by K1, or we can write ln K2 minus ln K1 equals to EA by RT1 minus EA by RT2. That value is required for our solving of numericals. Okay. So this, if we convert it into log, then log K2 by K1 equals to, we will get log K2 by K1 equals to EA by 2.303 R T2 minus T1 by T1 T2. So this equation is very much important. If two values of K, two values of the rate constant, it is given, and activation energy we have to find out by two temperature, suppose 300 and 200, 300 Kelvin and 400 Kelvin it is given, and K2 and K1 with respect to their temperature it is given. Then if we put the value, then we will definitely get the value of EA, that is activation energy, because if we know this formula. So this formula is very much important, that it is written in the box, it is very much important. Okay. So catalyst can change the rate of the reaction. We know that positive catalyst and negative catalyst. Positive catalyst, they can increase the rate of the reaction, and negative catalyst, they can decrease the rate of the reaction, and reaction becomes slower if we use the negative catalyst. Okay. So in case of positive catalyst, suppose we can see the 2KClO3, it is dissociating to 2KCl and 3O2, and when MnO2 can act as a catalyst. So we can say that by this equation, A plus B plus C, A plus B is the reactants and C is the catalyst, then it will form an intermediate complex, and lastly we will get a product, and catalyst will remain unchanged or undisturbed, or remain that it will be regenerated. Okay. So here the potential energy and reaction coordinate, that plot here it is given, that reactant, products, reaction with catalyst, activation energy, how it is going on, that it is given already in the curve. So catalyst provide the alternative pathway by reducing the activation energy between the reactant and product and lowering the potential energy barrier. Okay. So this is the left hand side, this is the reactants, product, and energy activation with catalyst. So this is the way how to represent the work of catalyst. I think all of you can understand. So here the important characteristics of catalyst it is given. See, small amount of catalyst can catalyze a large amount of reactant. If we use the small amount of catalyst, a catalyst does not alter the Gibbs free energy. We know that Gibbs free energy delta G for the reaction. The catalyst, if it catalyzes the spontaneous reaction but does not catalyze the non-spontaneous reaction, the reaction is feasible, for that only it can catalyze, but for non-spontaneous or non-feasible reaction it cannot do like that. So after that we are coming to our next topic, that is collision theory. By this equation, that two factors are there, one is energy factor, another one is probability factor. In energy factor, collision due to the colliding of the molecule, it has having some energy more than threshold energy, and probability factor means colliding molecule must have proper orientation at the time of collision. Whenever they will collide to each other, they should have a proper orientation and they must have some energy rather than threshold energy. Okay. So rate of the reaction, instantaneous rate equals to minus dA 1 by A. Already we know the stoichiometric coefficient, it will be like that, minus 1 by A dA by dt minus 1 by B. dB by dt equals to plus 1 by C, because they are the products and concentration of products are continuously increasing and concentration of reactant continuously decreasing by this rate. So we can represent it like that. Already we have discussed that point, and Arrhenius equation also we have discussed that point, K equals to A e to the power minus EA by RT. So by this equation we can say that how rate constant can depend upon the temperature. So these are the last topics of this chapter. I think all of you can understand. So if you practice some question answers from this chapter, then you can understand how which type of question answer, NCERT question answers, if we solve, we will upload in the Google Classroom. So you go through it. If you see that, then you can understand which type of question it will come from this chapter. Okay, and the reaction it is given in the that equation it is given in the box, that is k equals to p ZA ZB e to the power minus EA by RT. This is just the modification equation of the Arrhenius equation. By the Arrhenius equation, we know k equals to a e to the power minus EA by RT. A just here it is p ZAB. P is the probability factor, okay, and ZAB is the equal to half of sigma A plus sigma B, collision diameter of A plus collision the average collision diameter of A and B. Okay, so this is the this chapter we have already discussed. So next we will discuss our next chapter. Thank you.